great day for Welsh football managers as Southampton coach Nathan Jones and Nottingham Forest coach Steve Cooper both regressed into the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Manchester City suffered a 2-0 defeat away from home to Southampton, handing over Pep Guardiola's second loss in 7 years in the competition.
I'm really proud, really. I'm proud of first and foremost my players. I'm proud of myself, proud of my coaching staff, because we've had to go through a lot, lately. A lot of people questioning certain things, but look, I think that goes a little way to justifying why we're here. And
they will then go on to play Newcastle in the semi-finals as Nottingham Forest face Manchester United in the next round as they beat Wolves in the other quarter-final of the night on penalties, making it their first cup semi-final since 1992.
Chuffed for the supporters, chuffed for the players. A lot of ex-players here tonight as well, which we always like, and so good for them to reminisce maybe a little bit. And the objective of the tie was to get through. It always is, but particularly when you get to the latter stages.
Ex-Premier League and Welsh legend Gareth Bale, who recently announced his retirement earlier this week, had touching words from current Wales coach Rob Page.
It's phenomenal what he's done for not just us from a footballing point of view, but as a nation as well. He's put Wales on the map, hasn't he?
As the Australian Open begins next Monday, 2021 US Open champion Emma Raducanu, who got injured and had to retire from her second round match at the ASB Classic in Auckland, is hopeful that she can still play at the tournament.
But I'm just taking it a day at a time, honestly, and just trying to every single day try as best as possible to see and make progress, and we'll see. Hopefully by Monday or whenever the tournament starts, I'll be okay and ready. But we're just taking it a day at a time and not trying to expect too much at this point.
Emma Raducanu had a very promising start to her career, winning the US Open in 2021 when she was just 18 years old, has found it slightly more challenging since then, injuries playing a part of that, of course. Australian number 1 Nick Kyrgios kicks off his campaign on Monday, as well as two-time Wimbledon champion Andy Murray, who faces the number 13 seed and 2022 semi-finalist Matteo Berrettini. Andy Murray comes into the Australian Open with perhaps a bit more optimism this time around, as he feels a bit more pain-free than he has done in recent years.
Yeah, for the last sort of probably 7-8 months, I've had no pain. The hip, because there's no because it's a metal joint, I get no pain from the actual hip itself, but obviously the rest of the body has to compensate for that metal joint. So like my left lower back sometimes gets sore, my left groin, and the biomechanics around my whole pelvis changed when I had the operation. When I started playing more, other things started creeping up, but now I feel like my body is used to the new movements and conditioned to play tennis. So I'm hoping it stays like that for a period of time and I can play top tennis.
Newly appointed Wales head coach Warren Gatland has announced that Louis Rees-Zammit is set to miss at least the opening game of the Six Nations in just over 3 weeks. The Gloucester winger picked up an ankle injury during his team's defeat to Leicester on the 24th of December and therefore is likely to miss the opener at home to Ireland on the 4th of February. The Iceman Gerwyn Price, who got knocked out of the World Darts Championship 2023 in the quarter-finals, famously wearing ear defenders throughout the majority of the tie, has said that he has plans to get back into rugby this year.
My local team, they were Markham and Aberbargate have combined now. They're called Budwelty, so they've got a game this weekend, Saturday, against New Panteg. I haven't trained or anything, so I think I'm going to have to give that one a miss, but I'm definitely going to put them back on sometime in the season. Just when I got to obviously pick and choose tournaments, I'm going to hit them hard early on. And then when I get myself some decent ranking points, then I'll miss one or two and definitely get the boots back on.
As well as this, he hinted that he may never play a World Darts Championship again, stating that it's pointless getting knocked out in the round of 16 or quarter-final, and that if he wins a couple major titles throughout the year, there may be no need for him to be there. And finally, Stuart Bingham and Judd Trump completed the quarter-final lineup yesterday after Trump fought back against Ryan Day in a dramatic tie, whilst Mark Williams faces heavyweight Ronnie O'Sullivan in the last day of the Masters snooker.
I'll probably get a massive reception like I did with Higgins. It doesn't stop them wanting him to beat me, which I understand, that's fair enough. There's only going to be a handful of people that want me to win, and that's no problem. But the occasion is going to be unbelievable. Playing him It's going to be unbelievable, and you know, I'm due a win. I'm due a win against him, so hopefully this is one.
And that is all the up-to-date sport.